one thing I take for granted, because as a kid, we lived in Wisconsin, and the salt on the roads and the cars, they didn't make correctly, or whatever. They didn't have the technology to keep them from rusting. And plus it's brand new, but it was always, I'll take, a half an hour, we'll be done. And then the first bolt you pull out breaks because it's all rusted.
Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I'm sitting here having my coffee, trying to enjoy my coffee. However, Bob is up and at 'em already this morning. Did you finish your coffee?
Yeah, I did. I had to drink it fast. We got a lot going on.
Oh, okay. What is on today's agenda?
So it's not a big deal, but we've been, ever since we left Las Vegas, and actually back in Quartzsite, we've had all the skid plates that were shipped from Israel. They're all aluminum, and as you can see, they're super thick. They're 1/4 inch thick. These are just the brackets, of course, but so I need to mount those. But anyway, they're kind of been, pretty big pieces.
The boxes everywhere. Yeah. Unloading boxes, reloading boxes.
And now we don't have a storage unit, so it has to come into the van or out of the van or leave it out there. So anyway, it's going to be fun to get these installed. They should be a fairly simple installation. There's only a few pieces of hardware to put on. Even though I have a bunch of them, I'm doing the exhaust, I'm doing the engine, I'm doing the fuel. So
you're doing skid plates covering all of those?
Yeah, skid plates on all the bottom of the Jeep and the transfer case. So now I'm going to start installing these, which will be great because then it won't be sitting out here or whatever.
Or in here.
Yeah, or
and moving them constantly.
So really, that's the exciting part, is just getting, because when you have a house, you put them in the basement, you put them in the garage, no problem, they're out of the way. When you're living on the road in a van, there's no place for them. So it's exciting, and we needed to have them shipped. They shipped from Israel, and which is great. And you think, well, why? It's like, one thing is the 2-door Jeeps, the Rubicons. It's hard to find stuff for. Everybody makes stuff for the 4-door. They don't make it for the 2-door as much. So they had them shipping. They paid half the shipping, whatever. It works out the price. I think overall, all the skid plates together were probably $2,000. So really compatible with anything of a 4-door in America too. Really good. Like I said, this is super thick. Aluminum that they have, so it should be really nice. It'll look good, and this will give us protection.
Will it look good? Can you see it?
From the sides, I think you can, because we're fairly lifted now. So.
Okay.
Plus, the Jeepers look under other Jeepers.
Yes, yes. But they would not be pleased with our Israel shipped skid plates.
Yeah. Don't care.
Just kidding.
No.
So you're installing brackets right now.
Yep. So this is I'm doing the exhaust one right now.
Okay.
And I'll pull the exhaust one over and show you.
Yeah, I need more coffee.
So this is the exhaust one, and man, they really do a good job on unwrapping them.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because it shipped super fast. It was like, I want to say a week later, and one package got caught up in customs for a couple days, but the other ones are fine. But they're very nice, very, very thick. These actually might be metal. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, they're probably not, because they're not painted.
Try biting on it and see if it does.
Yeah. Actually these must be aluminum too, because otherwise they would just rust right away. So, but these are super heavy. These are a little thinner, but this is a 1/4 inch on these. And as you can see, it's very nicely done. And then at the ends they have their brand into it, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
So I'm gonna put this one on and then move on to the next one, and I'm not gonna show you how I do it because I don't know what I'm doing. Plus there's videos.
I'm gonna show you what he's doing. It's not an instructional. Let's make that clear.
If you look at this company, which is ASFIR, they actually have videos on how to install their things, and it's super simple, the ones I looked at. So
all right. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee, and then I probably will help him out. But we got lots of little projects inside the van too that needs to be finished, and so we will keep videoing and show you the progress that's being made on the skid plates today. Need some help with that?
yeah, probably.
What do you need?
Down over here.
Hold it, or?
So you have to put that. And this goes up into there, into that bolt. All right, then these. Got it over there?
Yep.
These go like this.
One done already?
Yes, that was awesome.
Okay.
It's nice having the, we have 4 inches more on the lift and the tires combined, so it makes it a little easier, but it was only a few bolts to put in. Really super easy.
At this rate, you're going to have all of them on in what, a half an hour?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Skid plate number 1 done.
This one, I was a little concerned because we have a hitch, even though other ones would have a hitch, so you would think they'd have to account for that, but they did, and so it bolted right on, but it looks really good.
Easy breezy.
Super thick aluminum, nice, it looks good,
Looks good if you're laying underneath.
Yeah.
Can't see it from back here. All right, on to the next one.
Let's do the small one. So this is the transfer case plate. The nice thing is, and I'm sure some American companies do it really well, and I'm sure some Israeli companies do it really poorly. But that being said, we had the hitch for the Sprinter come in, and it was missing bolts because the bag just came loose. So anyway, they have it nicely done. This is all the bolts and nuts, and they have it wrapped multiple times. They have it in here, and of course they're shipping from Israel, so they're a little bit more concerned, but it's not, because it gets thrown on a plane.
Right, it doesn't really matter where it's coming from.
It doesn't really matter. And so anyway, this is nice because I'm still missing 2 bolts on that hitch over there, so that's a little annoying. Especially because, like, how do they just fall out, because the bag opened up, the little bag that they had the bolts in.
Yeah.
It wasn't thick, it was just a little Ziploc.
Right.
But anyway, so this is really good.
So this is for the transfer plate. What is a transfer case?
Transfer case is the no,
that's how I feel.
No, I mean, I know what it is, but I don't. Like, I believe it's when you connect 4-wheel drive, but anyway, just cut that out because I don't know. So.
Skid plate number 2 that Bob knows nothing about. All right. Number 2 is on. I'm going to turn you upside down and show you where that is at. That's where that plate protects that thing that Bob doesn't know anything about. He does. He just doesn't know how to explain it. What's up next?
This one's going over the engine.
Okay.
So again, you look at these things, and maybe maybe they're all this way, which they probably are, because they have to handle skidding over over rocks, but look how thick that thing is, you know? It's really strong.
Yeah, I would think it would have to be because, again, we're going to be banging on rocks and
yeah,
skidding over things. And
it's very nice.
Cool. Number 3. Wow, you're going to have this done in an hour.
So this one's fairly easy. There's only a few mounting brackets, but it has you, which I've read before, has you taken off the original bar that's on the Jeep now. The only question is, does it go back on when you're done? But they have a video. I can take a look at the video to make sure.
Right. You can always look it up on YouTube.
One thing I take for granted, because as a kid, we lived in Wisconsin, and the salt on the roads and the cars they didn't make correctly, or whatever, they didn't have the technology to keep them from rusting. And plus it's brand new, but it was always, I'll take, you know, a half an hour, we'll be done. And then the first bolt you pull out breaks because it's all rusted. So, you know, having brand new, unrusted, which is common now in today's cars, you don't necessarily have the rust on bolts and stuff, but you still can. Our F-150 that we kept outside in Wisconsin ended up being pretty rusty. It's not the body frame, or not the body, but all the, you know, it might have just been surface rust. But anyway, so these are nice to take out. It's also surprising that we have all the tools on the van to do this.
Yeah.
And to do, I mean, I have everything I need, and to do other projects all the time.
Right.
So that's a bonus. But so now I'm taking off this cross member, and then the skid plate goes, you know, attaches here and goes up over that engine. So I assume this does not go back on because you're not really going to skid on this very well. It's going to protect your engine, but it's not going to slide. So I believe this comes off and does not go back on, but I will confirm that. But fairly easy to do.
You're doing it quick, man.
It's easy, yeah.
Easy process, obviously.
Yeah, it's very nice.
All right, keep it up. How's it going under there?
Good. Yeah, it's fairly simple. You know, they have like these things in
Oh.
order to get that up into here, so you somehow put this like this, and then it goes up in there, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna come around to the other side. Wow, that's nice that they provide that. Because it has to go, in this hole. Yeah, tricky.
Yeah, it's up in here.
No wonder you have to watch a video on it.
Yeah, but it's cool. And then they manufacture this to go up in there, you know, which is it's pretty cool. But
Do you need another hand?
yeah.
Okay. Hang on 1 second.
A little tricky, but I might be able to feel it with this. So somehow I have to slide this up in there. I can feel the bolts, so now if I take this, slide it that way and then up, somehow I need to drop into that hole of this tool, which it close. I mean, I can feel the bolt.
Not cooperating. Anything I can do?
No.
All right, I'll leave you at it. So after my muscle power, Bob now has the third one in, yes?
Yep, this is the engine one.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is the engine one. I just need to tighten down all the bolts, and then this one is in for the engine, which is nice. Super easy. I mean, very nice.
Wow, it's going super fast.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I have the fuel tank one and then the differentials, and so.
2 left. You have 15 minutes left to get it done in an hour.
Yeah.
Not happening.
No.
It's not about speedy. It's about getting it done correctly. What's in this box?
This is a fuel tank skid.
Okay.
There's already one on the Rubicon, but
Okay.
this one will
Double protect it.
I believe I'll go over the top of the other one. If not, I'll pull off the factory one. But it's nice. But I think it'll go right over the top, which will be good. I could reduce a little bit of weight by pulling the other one off, but I don't think I will. And I might have to. I'll have to see their instructions, but
Yeah.
very easy, very nicely set up. They have all the little pieces and parts, like on the engine plate there. I had to, put that through the frame, the bolt. Well, they had a little thing that you do it with, and it took care of it. Nicely wrapped. The instructions aren't necessarily instructions, but meaning they don't tell you step by step. They just show you, but it's self-explanatory. There's only a few bolts, only a few brackets. So, and then I watched a video to find out where I had to put the front brackets on the engine, because otherwise you wouldn't know, because it doesn't really show in the instructions very well, because there's so much underneath the underbody of the of a vehicle. But watch their video and you're good to go. So impressed. They had really good customer service. They had English-speaking gentleman that reached out via email. I don't know if he spoke English, but he wrote English.
He knew it,
Yeah, so it was good. So we're going to put these on. This one looks great. It's huge.
Yeah.
So, and they're nice, lightweight. They're easy to install, and I did it myself. Outside of you help push that one up, but other than that, I can hold it up. This one I'll probably need help. This is a little longer, but they're nice and lightweight, so it makes it simple.
Yeah. Do you think escapers would be happy that you're using their t-shirt as a maintenance t-shirt?
Yeah, it's my running shirt. So
all purpose.
So nobody hits me on
t-shirt.
The road, so.
We can see you. I can see you under the Jeep.
Yeah.
We got a lot of escapers t-shirts, so we got to use them for something. So are you requesting my strong arms to help with you?
Yep. We need to put in the fuel tank skid, which is quite long.
Yeah,
so
it's a big one.
It's hard to do it myself. So yeah, we will put that in and figure out where all the bolts go once it's kind of up there, but get a few of them started first. So
okay, let me get in there. Get under. Gotta get under. It's fantastic working on all these rocks. Ooh.
So lift it back up and I'll lift my front. You don't want to slide it if you can.
It's a rock slider. Okay. So that needs to be accessible. That needs to be there.
Okay, so this has to be up this way. I'm going to get this one started. This will guide us the rest of the way. So obviously it has to come this over. Way over.
Gotcha. Thankfully it's light.
Yeah, it's aluminum, so it's...
No, where did I get that piece?
I'll get this one started. Then we can...
I got things to do. Could you bring the bolts, please? Not working. Can't quite get it in the spot. Getting a tricep workout, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, that was not that easy holding that up for that long a time. Finally got one started. Finishing up on your end. Whoops, he's gone. Out of here. All right. Whew. At least you got one started. Two started. That'll help.
Yeah, this should work.
How's it going?
Good, almost done.
So you got the big one done, right?
Yeah.
This is the fuel line or fuel tank protector one. Are you looking for your bolt?
No, looking for a wrench. I guess this is it.
Good work.
Yeah, it went pretty easy. This one was the hardest, but just because it's so big.
Right.
But
you got a great partner who can help you out. Do you agree?
Yeah.
No slapstick for you.
Yeah.
Working too hard.
Yeah, it's almost done, and then I have the differential skids to put on.
Okay, nice. Going really fast.
Yeah. Before it gets warm, it's supposed to be 90, which isn't too bad. It's nice in the shade.
Yeah, the wind is perfect.